David Haye is with me, looking to become Britain's next heavyweight champion of the world. Thanks for popping in and chatting to us. We thought you were going to be fighting one of the Klitschko brothers next, but it's not, is it?
Yeah, it looked that way. They actually announced that I was actually fighting them without me obviously putting pen to paper. But no, I'm fighting Nikolay Valuev, the 7'2", 23-stone giant, the WBA heavyweight champion of the world. It's a fight, you know, that a lot of people want to see. He's a beast of a man.
As you can see there.
Big, hairy, ugly.
Is that daunting for you?
No. I went to watch him fight when I was about 16 years old at the Battersea Town Hall, and I was just mesmerised by his physical size. I'm thinking, if I was to ever fight someone like that, how would I fight him? Now I get to find out on November 7th.
Sorry, you're 6'3".
I'm 6'3". I thought I was a pretty big lad, 6'3", 15.5 stone. This guy's 23 stone. You know, I've boxed as light as 13.5 stone earlier on in my career, and obviously this guy, you know, he makes me look tiny.
So how do you go about fighting?
I go about it by using speed, angles, movement. You know, I've got to go out there and you've got to make him look slow. You know, you see these old zombie movies where they're chasing you around. When they get you, but I can't allow them to get me.
And you've got to be in peak physical condition. Of course, the reason you didn't fight one of the Klitschko brothers because of your back. How's that?
I was scheduled to fight Vladimir Klitschko. Damaged my back. It's healed up now. Just going through light training at the moment. Back's feeling great, and I'm sort of back ready to go into training. I've got a whole back because the fight's not till November, so I've got to tick over at the moment. But there's a big talk of me fighting Vitaly Klitschko, but you know, the terms were nowhere near where they needed to be. And now I've got the opportunity. This came out of the blue. This came out of nowhere. This fight against Nikolay Valuev, you know, for the heavyweight title. And the options are great. I can come after I beat him. I'm free to come and fight in the UK, which is what I've wanted to do, you know, my whole career. You know, bring the heavyweight title back to the UK, and this is the fight that gives me the opportunity to do that.
The Klitschko's dominated the division.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you to focus on Valuev? Obviously, you want a shot at one of those.
Yeah, definitely. But when we was talking about fighting him, I was a challenger. I had no titles. They were saying, you know, I was nobody in the heavyweight division. They were really playing me down. You know, so then they're saying, okay, now sign this with these options. And I'm like, come on, these are ridiculous. And what other option have you got? You have to fight it. And now this option came along. It's like, okay, if I fight this guy, I'm going to become the heavyweight champion of the world. I've got the WBA title. Then we sit down and talk. I'm not coming to them with my hand out, cap in hand. I'm coming to say, okay, let's have a unification fight. Let's bring all these titles together. And that's the opportunity that I really want.
November the 7th, this has been scheduled for. Yeah. No venue as yet.
No venue as yet.
If you had a choice, where would you want it?
Anywhere in the UK. You know, anywhere in New Den. You know, any sort of big, you know, probably football stadium. It would definitely fill out, and you know, it'll be amazing. It'll be a real big experience for me to win. You know, win the heavyweight championship of the world on UK soil. That'd be amazing.
And British boxing's in rude health, of course, at the moment.
Yeah, without a doubt. Amir Khan the other day, you know, bringing home the WBA title, that was amazing. You know, everyone was behind him. He pulled it out, boxed beautifully, and I've got to do a similar thing on November 7th. So Amir's set the way to go. You know, he just picked up his title. It's time for me to go and pick up my one.
So Dermot and I sitting next to a future heavyweight champion of the world.
So.
Yeah, we hope so, definitely.
I mean, one question, David. I mean, if he does catch you with what you've got in
haymaker,
if he does catch you, do you reckon it's over? What does he punch like?
I don't know yet. I'll find out. Someone who's 23 stone and someone who's had 50 fights, he only lost one of those on points. He's never been knocked down before. He's never really been hurt. You know, so there's nothing to say that I can go out there and just knock him out. You know, he's never been knocked down. He's had a lot of fights. He's had twice as many fights. I mean, I've had 23 fights. Yeah. So he's ahead of me in terms of numbers. But I
mean, knowing now you're fighting him, do you tailor your training specifically? You're going to get sparring partners that are big and lumbering,
without a doubt. I've got to practice. I've got to sort of rehearse what I'm going to do in the fight. I've got to get these big. I've got to try to find some. There's not many 7-foot fighters out there. You know, not that many 7-foot people, let alone people who are in boxing and at a level where they can spar with me. So that's going to be tough. So probably what the likelihood is, I'll probably have to get guys who are 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" if I'm lucky. And on the night, I'll have to just adjust the extra 6 inches in height that you have.
Stack heels.
Yeah, exactly.
David, listen, best of luck in November.
Thank you very much.